Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com here at the THSCA Coaching School and Convention here in San Antonio with a gentleman who made a similar trek to us from up north, the head coach of the Sanger Indians, Coach Rocky Smart. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
First and foremost, it's got to be good to just be back here, right? Just be back in the building with a bunch of other high school football nerds.
No doubt. The nostalgia of just coming to coaching school and seeing all the vendors and other coaches. It's just it's a great environment, and it was terrible not to get to do this last year. So it's been awesome to be back.
Well, and I don't want to date you here, but you've been a coach for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You've been to a number of these things.
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you coming back? What at this point are you looking to get out of something like this?
I'm always looking for gold nuggets in the lectures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think growth mindsets. You never stop learning. The net. I don't want to call it networking, but just the relationships you've built over the years, seeing guys that you haven't seen for a while is a big thing at coaching school, and just everything around it. I mean, it's a great event, and I just enjoy coming to it.
So let's talk a little bit about your Indians, because we're talking about one of the more remarkable turnarounds. Because I'll be honest, I think if you were to look in our 2020 Dave Campbell's Texas Football and see where we had your Sanger Indians picked, it wouldn't be particularly kind, because you were coming off of a tough first year there at Sanger. But the big turnaround, 8-2 into the playoffs. I mean, let's just ask the simple question: what was the difference? What changed from 2019 to 2020?
I think we just trusted the process and just kept working. And I don't think there's anything magical per se. I mean, obviously, dropping down to Division II from Division I made a big difference, of course. But all those same kids that took their lumps in 2019 just kept coming to work. And 2020, we got a little traction and just started having a little more success.
I know you're excited about your 2021 squad, and one of the guys that I think we would be remiss if we didn't mention is you do have a quarterback. Mm-hmm. It seems like you might be familiar with him, and you might be familiar with in Ryland.
I know him pretty well.
Yeah, his mom knows him pretty well too, et cetera, et cetera.
He has a great mom.
One
of my favorite moms I've ever coached.
your son Ryland's going to be your quarterback. I'm always interested in the dynamics there of coaching your son, whereas, I know some coaches can be hard on quarterbacks. What is the dynamic like between you two?
I think we do a great job of separating dad and son at practice and stuff, and I've really been careful over the years not to shove it down his throat at home. Like if I can't get film done with him at school, I'm not going to do it with him at home and that kind of stuff. And so, but it's kind of, it's obviously a special relationship, and we know each other very well, and he's grown up hearing the things I've said on the sideline. He's been my ball boy for, since he was second or third grade, so he's really knows the offense well, and he gives great suggestions, and he's extremely intelligent. Now, of course, I'm proud of him, but I try not to be harder on him than the other kids. But it is unique when it's your son, because you have a different level of expectation. You want him to do well, but not oppress him or anything like that. Also,
But whose side is mom on?
I would venture to say that she really favors the quarterback.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
Yes.
All right, so then I'm gonna close with this, which is let's fill in the blank here.
Okay.
You guys are going to take a next step in 2021 if what happens?
If our O-line and D-line depth hold up, because I really think our skill kids, it's a lot of the same kids that took their lumps in 2019. We have a lot of starters that were those same kids, and so I think we're really primed, skill position-wise. We got some really great players. We have good O-line and D-line too, of course. I'm not saying that, but the depth's not the same. We don't have as many of those guys, and so if those guys hold up and stay healthy, I think that we can have a really solid year.
Coach, you made us look really dumb last year. Looking forward to seeing how you do it again this year.
Yes, hope to do that too.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you would like more and to be notified when they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. You can also watch Texas Football Today every day live at noon on TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, and right here on YouTube. For more of the best coverage of Texas football in the Lone Star State, go to TexasFootball.com/subscribe.